respected dignitaries on the dais, faculty members, and dear students, good morning to all. It is my proud privilege to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Professor Dr. S. VINCENT, the Member Secretary of Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology, Department of Higher Education, Government of Tamil Nadu. Dr. S. VINCENT is an eminent biologist, an accomplished academician, and a visionary administrator whose distinguished career spans excellence in scientific research, policy formulation, academic leadership, and societal development. His invaluable contributions to science and technology in Tamil Nadu and at the national level have played a transformative role in nurturing innovation, strengthening research ecosystems, and empowering students and faculty across disciplines. I am especially proud to share that he is an illustrious alumnus of our own institution, having completed his MSc in zoology during 1984 to 86 and his MPhil in 1986. As the Member Secretary of TNSCST, Dr. VINCENT has been instrumental in shaping the State Council Science and Technology policy, establishing intellectual property rights cells across universities, and positioning Tamil Nadu as a leading state in patent filings and research outputs. His initiatives have significantly promoted student innovation, faculty research, interdisciplinary collaboration, and the translation of academic research into real-world solutions that resonate deeply with the vision and objectives of the Tamil Nadu state. Beyond academic administration, Dr. VINCENT's remarkable contributions extend to national-level initiatives such as serving as a task force member of the Elephant Conservation Project under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Government of India, and leading impactful innovations in public health, GIS-based urban flood management, disease prediction systems, and biotherapeutic product development. His research leadership during the COVID-19 pandemic and successful execution of numerous government-funded projects further highlight his commitment to science for societal welfare. A highly respected scholar, Professor Dr. VINCENT has authored over 137 research publications, mentored 25 PhD scholars, and received several prestigious honors, including the Tamil Nadu Scientist Award, Tamil Nadu Senior Scientist Award, Environment Award, and the Eminent Scientist Award. He holds the prestigious Doctor of Science degree and is a fellow of several reputed scientific bodies, including the National Academy of Biological Sciences, the Academy of Sciences, Chennai, and the Royal Society of Biology, London. These honors reflect his remarkable contributions and recognition at both national and international levels. We take immense pride in welcoming back one of our own who has carried forward the values and knowledge gained here to achieve great heights in his professional life. His presence today is not only a moment of pride, but also a source of inspiration for all of our students. Sir, we are truly delighted to have you among us on this special occasion. Your experiences, insights, and words of wisdom will undoubtedly motivate and guide our young minds. With great respect and pleasure, I now invite our chief guest to address the gathering.
Most respected Reverend Dr. Ignacy Muthu, Rector of our college, and formerly Vice Chancellor of Bharatiyar University and University of Madras, an esteemed Secretary of our college, Father Lasser, and also is formerly Secretary of Loyola College and an expert in sustainability. Young and dynamic principal of our college, Reverend Dr. Godwin Rufus, Deputy Principal Dr. Lourdes Swami, Deans, Heads of the Department, Vice Principals, faculty members, friends from media, and my dear student friends. I'm extremely happy to be here as your own. Seated here, I am thinking whether it's a Loyola or St. Xavier's College. Because I could see a kind of vibration which you normally will get it in both institutions. And very interestingly, I am beside Father Inasimuthu. He was my principal in Loyola College. And Father Lasser to my right side, and he was my secretary. But I want to tell you, and I had a great privilege work under their leadership. And in fact, and I was there with them as a person of confidential and the kind of responsibility they have provided to me. And I'm very happy that the kind of an innovation, and in fact the annual report itself has so much of innovation. I think all of you should please give a big hand for this annual report, done extremely well. Because the annual report is the report which gives greatest celebration of your achievement. I could see the achievement of administration, achievement of faculty, and achievement of you people, my dear students. So I felt that's the reason I said whether I am there in St. Xavier's or in Loyola. And interestingly, I am so happy to see my own teachers. In fact, it's a great joy to see me, my own teacher. This is something unique for alumnus, how my teacher really made an impact. I could see Professor Dr. Hanifa. He was my PG HOD. And in fact, we are all much blessed to get his class. I tell you, in a very interesting point, as he come to the class, he will come with a book. That book, Principles of Ecology by Odom. And even today, that is the Bible for ecology. And another book called Core Mondi. These are the two books and always help us. And he teach the prey-predator relationship, where the comparison of that, and even in Loyola, I become the good faculty because Father knows as they give a feedback, I never come down beyond 90. I used to get the student feedback, the 90, because the teaching which we have had from this kind of eminent people. Next, another eminent professor I could see, Professor Narayanan. It is a very blessing to have him as a teacher. Even today, I get his call. Suppose if I am getting a call in the morning, definitely it's from Professor Narayanan. Because he always observes my movement, where I am going, and what kind of scheme which we are doing it, and the kind of the article published in the newspaper. I will get a call from him. He will say, Dr. Vincent, we proud of you. The word which always mesmerized me, and such a wonderful teacher we have. I think students should know, one day we were doing titration, CO2 estimation. He is a very smart, he will come and observe us. Where I have done a titration. We, as you know, in titration you should get concordant value. It's supposed to be immediate. As I made the 12 as the point, then exactly I'm finishing the second one. He came to me. He checked my first and seen the second, the same 12. The day he said, "It's excellent, my dear man. Be honest like this." I'm telling you, till today, I'm maintaining the honest which he taught in the class. Such a beautiful, I think students should know that the relationship with the teacher, it's supposed to be a blessing for any student. Don't underestimate any point of time. They are the guiding force for us. Now we have Professor Xavier Innocent. When I was there the second year, he came to my class. In fact, his English, beautiful pronunciation, and the way in which he teach, and he will spell it out, and he has both degree. We came to know later, MA in English and MSc in zoology. Such a wonderful deliverance as a young faculty, and we really benefited. I vote to you, sir, for your great things which you have done into that. Then I should mention few more professors. They are not here, but I should really mention them. Professor Thomas Punitham and Professor Sethu Raman, both of them, they were my guide. In fact, in MSc, Sethu Ramalingam sir was my project guide. He called me, "Please do something on Chironomus larva." I tell you, the Chironomus larva, and I become expert because the way in which we have done the collection, we go around Samadhanapuram, collect many things, and we have done a wonderful piece of work. Professor Thomas Punitham, his class will be an outstanding. In always, he will ensure as the class starts, then he will enter into the class, and the topic initiated till end it will go. But what interesting point which I have faced with him as a student for MPhil, he given a beautiful topic, an effect of steroid hormone on food utilization of Channa striata. I cannot forget that title even today. He said, "You do it, it will be interesting for you." Then there was a delay in data procurement. Then he extended 1 month. It is very interesting, I should say that we stayed out. One of my classmates, Thanuskodi, he offered his house to me and another classmate, Xavier. I think Xavier is here. I think just enter. Please give a big hand to him. He is my classmate. And Panimaladi, he is another my classmate. They are here. I tell you, when Thomas Punitham given a task, normally we go around, ensure for the fish collection, Channa striatus and Cyprinus scorpio, and we went around almost all the places and done a wonderful work. And I tell you, my first paper, and today the MC mentioned about, I think Dr. GEETHA mentioned about it, I have 137 paper, the first paper due to Professor Thomas Punitham. Because that paper, and where we have really done a wonderful thing, and we really work on it, and it is a great effect. Then the St. Xavier's College. When I entered into the college, I met Father Pakyaraj. You know, he has initiated a beautiful word, Xaverian culture. I think during his time, the Xaverian culture, and he has prescribed certain terms. I think Professor Francis Xavier is here, and he is also my batchmate from Tamil literature. The Xaverian culture is started. What is Xaverian culture that time? If you are having your first hour class, the students supposed to there 10 minutes ahead in the class. Teacher supposed to be near the class 5 minutes ahead. Then as the bell rings, easily the faculty will enter. I tell you, it's never created a kind of panic. But I tell you, it has created a responsibility to us. Because this kind of culture, it is needed for present student also. I tell you, when you are responding to the system, in turn the system will respond to you very well. And most of the time, if you are not responding to the system, it is provided to you. If you are not taking care of it, the system will not respond to that. This is what I learned. Whatever the system prescribed to Xaverian, we lived up to, and that's the reason, and almost all classmates are doing extremely well. I think my professor will be happy to inform you. And almost 30 of our classmates, they are doing extremely well. And their family and their parent. And why I'm mentioning to my dear student, as a Xaverian, you have a greatest responsibility in this great institution. First of all, you have to keep the legacy of this great institution. And even today, in Tamil Nadu, which is the export, in Tamil Nadu, if you ask a question, it is invariably St. Xavier's College. So you have such a tact. It is your turn to maintain this legacy. And I have joined in this, and I have to contribute something to this great state and country, because you have such a responsibility into that. Second important things for the student. From very common, simple, even I was an ordinary student. As an ordinary student, now I become a person of purpose in the state. And I came with the great news day before yesterday. The council which I work become number 1 in the state, and out of 32 council, Tamil Nadu is the first, getting the first prize, and I am going to receive this award. Why I am saying it is, as a student of this great institution, and I have a responsibility, how I can live the purpose. I should live with the purpose. So as you are all here, every one of you have a purpose. Please ensure, be responsible into that. So as you are so responsible, first of all, your parent will be so happy. And it is my proud moment to say that I was able to take care of my parent. My father lived up to 100 years because of the care which I have provided. This is my joy to share to you. You have to study well, because when you study well, as I mentioned, almost all classmates are doing very well, and you can also do extremely well, and you can take care of the parent. And I tell you, I finished my PhD at Loyola College. My travel never stopped with one responsibility: I should take care of my parent. My mother still alive with a 93-year-old. So this is what a blessing, and we learn from this great institution, and we are very happy for it. Third very important things to all the students. When you are really doing great things, you should remember it. As the student, and yesterday I'm happy that all zoology faculty came and met me. We had a wonderful interaction. Even some of the senior professors shared to me, still we should go a long way to build our institution to the greater height. And more than that, now our institution become 100 years old. Now you all should provide a greatest an input. What is St. Xavier's College beyond 100? So that is what now we have to do it. Because as you have a brand and as you have a status, wherever we go, are you from St. Xavier's College, then obviously 50% of mark which is awarded. Whether it's a project or it's a job, whatever it is. But your responsibility is very, very important. Then I should tell you, my dear students, whatever course you are learning it, please be thorough with. And most of the time now you have a digital device in your hand. It will not give emotion. It will give only information. Please ensure, without teacher, you cannot be an outstanding people in the earth. If you want to be an outstanding student, and here Father Peter Xavier is here, when he was in Loyola College, we remember, see, always we will build the relationship with the people. Even Father Lasser has done that also. How we can build the relationship with others, interpersonal relationship. Today I could see that the retiring professor, how happily they are expressing, how they enjoyed and every aspect of this campus. So I request all the students, as you are in the campus, please respond to the system. Learn things. You have eminent people, and especially I am very happy Father Inasimutu is here as a rector, Father Lasser is here as a secretary, and your young principal is here. By having their experience, and I wish, if at all I happens to come after 10 years to the same campus, and I want to see a greatest change, and here the faculty member also should own the responsibility, and how this legacy of 100 years can move forward, and we can do wonderful things into that. So with this, and I really tell you, and today my teachers told me, given some and almost an order, how you can help the department. Now I cannot say anything because now it is an election. But I tell you, and as a member secretary of Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology, I will help the administration how the research R&D can do well in this campus. And now you have all the facility, but each department should do an extension of entrepreneurship, the technology development. Because hereafter, whatever you are learning in the classroom, supposed to convert as a knowledge, then technology, then product. It may be even commerce or economics. So much things which we have and to do it. So yesterday I suggested something to our Father Secretary and how this kind of things which you can take it in a better way. And in this, and as an alumnus, I really thankful to my administration where they thought of me, and by this process, and I am here as a chief guest, but my proud moment is seeing you all itself a great celebration and joy to me. Yes, I mean it. It's not simply for ceremony I am telling. It is a great feel. I am seeing you all because it is the one I used to be there in there like you seated in this place. But I enjoy each and every moment which happens. But tomorrow, we want to see many of you like me to come forward and to become somebody, and for which you have to do only 3 things. In anybody's life, 3 aspects is needed. The people who do hard work, the people who are dedication, the people who have a perseverance, they will be ever successful. Your father Inasimuthi himself, a model for it. When you adore with this, no one can say you are a failure man. If you want to be successful, and even today it is my joy, when I was there as a Loyola person, as a dean, 3 important achievements made, as Father Lasser mentioned. The college became College of Excellence. I used to travel with fathers, even present principal, Father Thomas, and he used to sit in the midnight. We prepare the document in such a way, then we went and present out of 800 college, 8 college got it, 1 is Loyola. So it all happened with a purpose where we have done it. The second one is Loyola has a unique aspect for societal related research which Loyola undertaken, for which the government of India given 135 tax exemption. The people donate money, they will get the exemption from the tax. That time, Times of India given 5 crore for the research. And I wish the similar thing should happen for St. Xavier's College. And under the either CSR or the social commitment things into that. So this is another aspect I wish to tell that. And finally, please, my dear student, please work for others. If you are selfish, through you, nothing will happen. But if you learn to work for others, I tell you, it's a great joy, which I learned from Jesuit. Because we are the people, and always we should walk. I'm very happy that from the annual report, 60% of the people from the rural background. I think it's a great joy. Please give me a big hand to the administration, taking care of the people to the greatest height. Then I should mention 2 more people of my teacher, Professor Victor. Professor Victor, why I'm coming to that point, I have a reason. Professor Victor is a person is coming to the class. He will always give the lecture in form of review. As you review, then almost we will be completing, even you need not prepare further for the examination. So, and Dunstan Ambrose, I never seen, genetics is such a strong subject. That subject, he will teach us very simple form. I cannot forget the monohybrid ratio, dihybrid ratio, and interestingly what is it, and because of that, when Father was a Vice Chancellor of Madras University, we both had a joint publication in applied genetics. Even today, this book is very popular. So these are all a great thing, and we could see my student is Alavu is here, and Father Kingsley from Loyola, and in fact, Viscom. Today I could see in photograph, he was arranging things. So obviously things happen as a visual man. So I could see some more fathers, and I worked with them. And it is also nice to see some of the retired professors from other department. And it also my request to the management, and every year better to invite an alumnus from different department, so that this beautiful people will be honored forever. So thank you so much for the greatest opportunity. God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful and inspiring address.